Hey, everybody. Welcome to Triathlon Tips Live with Coach John. I am Coach John Slocum, jscoachingsystems.com right there. And I'm here to bring you everything we possibly can bring you live and in person on Facebook and on YouTube. This is a live program we're going to be doing about every 2 weeks to bring you information on triathlon and a question and answer session right after we're done with that. What I'd like to know is what I'd like to talk to you about tonight is the changes in the Ironman World Championships. I'm just not sure. I can't hear myself in my headset. Unmute mic. Hey, now maybe you guys can hear me. I'm hoping I have the right microphones. This is kind of a weird setup here tonight. Cam and mic. Let's go on my webcam's fine. Audio. Desktop Rode NT Mini. It's showing me audio. Hoping I'm not messing this thing up. It's an interesting situation right here. YouTube going live. Settings. Help settings. We're going to go live here. Let's try this again. Guys, I just don't understand what's going on. Settings. Okay, I am live, and we do have. Go live here. Let's try this again. We do have a microphone. Guys, I just don't understand what's going on. Settings. Okay, I am live, and we do have. Go live here. Let's try this again. We do have a microphone. Guys, I just don't understand what's going on. Settings. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got the microphone set up. We'll shut that down. It's kind of a monitor, so I can tell if I'm live here, and I am. Okay, so let's talk Ironman World Championships. That are for 40 years now have been in Kona, Hawaii. Actually, before we do that, I want to say, like I say, I'm John Slocum. I want to congratulate Joe Skinner today at Ironman Chattanooga, taking the win with a 7:46. Sky Munch, 8:34 for the win. And I want to congratulate my friend Katie Koval. She is the 30 to 34 age group winner, second overall woman, and going on to Kona again. Congratulations to them. And jscoachingsystems.com athlete Glenn Nagel. He PR'd at Ironman Augusta 70.3 with a 6:34. When I started working with him about 2 years ago, he was a guy who could not get to the finish line before the 8:30 cutoff. We've gotten 2 hours off of him in that length of time. And that's really kind of a great deal. And I want to congratulate again Glenn for that. And if you're going to get value out of this live stream, subscribe to my YouTube channel or send me a Facebook request, because we are live both on Facebook and YouTube right now. Hit the on YouTube, hit that notifications bell. We'll be coming back every couple of weeks doing some a live feed, and I do post videos all the time on YouTube. We got some great content there. So let's go ahead and talk Ironman World Championship 70.3. Go ahead, and if you're feel free to throw any questions into the chat that you feel that you want to ask. I will get to them and let you know what we got going on there. So back to our iconic Kona race. Kona is in Hawaii. It's on the Big Island. The original date is October 9th. That was changed to a new date in February, and then again changed this past week to the new date of May 7th, and it will be in St. George, Utah, which we saw a great 70.3 World Championship at the Utah race. It was just a good race. But now they're going to take the World Championships out of Kona and head over to Utah for that race on May 7th. Couple of really cool things that happened. I know for years now that the women have been campaigning to try to get 50 women to be able to race at the Ironman World Championships, and that will open it up. Then there will be 50 women and 50 men qualified for that race. That's going to be really great. They're going to be racing for $750,000 purse at the race. So on the good side, we're going to get a 2021 Ironman World Championship because they are racing in Utah. Unless there's some kind of spike into COVID, that's going to happen. Now, here is the catch. There was 2,500 age groupers already registered for Ironman in Utah on May 7th. Ironman. Now, these 2,500 people are automatically entered into the World Championship. It's really, really hard to qualify for the World Championship. It's gotten harder and harder and harder over the years. But now there are 2,500 people who now have the right to become world champions without having to qualify. This is like throwing back to the olden days, back when Ironman was the only Ironman in the world, and all you had to do was sign up. After that, it got a little harder. After they hit the maximum number of people signing up, then they started doing the qualifying thing, but you could qualify just about anywhere. And then it got to the point where now it's really hard. You have to win and possibly be second to get into the World Championship at an Ironman 140.3 full distance race. I don't think I'll ever do it myself. I don't come in that close to those. I need to cut about an hour and a half off my Ironman time. A lot of people who are really good Ironman racers can't get there. But these 2,500 people will be there. They're going to have a great time at the Ironman World Championships in Utah, being able to say, I raced for the World Championship, the Ironman World Championship. Now, on the flip side of that, what happens to the 2020 and the 2021 Kona qualifiers? What we're going to see there with the 2020-2021 Kona qualifiers is they have a choice. They can race in Utah, choose to race in Utah, and use their spot, even if they were I don't know. This one is a question. Maybe one of you guys in the chat has seen it, or put a comment down below if you're watching this on the replay. What happens if you are qualified for the 2020 and 2021? Can you race Utah and Kona? I don't know. The way that the press releases and the way the quotes that I read are, it says, no, if you choose Utah, then you got to qualify again for the 2022 race. May or may not be 100% true. If you know, please go ahead and hit me with a comment in the chat right now, and that would be great. I'd love to learn how that's going to work. But what they've done, because they have so many qualifiers, you're going to be looking at 2020, 2021, and 2022 qualifiers racing in a race that has a limited number of slots because of the limited space that they have on the pier for the bikes. So Ironman, World Triathlon Corporation, has gone ahead and split the 2022 championships in October into a Thursday race for the women and a Saturday race for the men. This literally doubles the size of the field available in that race. Now, one of the quotes that I saw is maybe just possibly some of the older men's groups will have to be racing on Thursday because they may not have the whole, may have too many men and not enough women, but we'll see what happens there. Will that happen? If it happens, I'm sure that's not going to make a whole lot of difference in the race. I can see if the logistics work in the 2022 Ironman World Championships in October, if the Thursday and the Saturday race work, I could see that opening up the field to twice the size that's available now. That'll allow the qualifying numbers and the qualifying slots to be more at each individual Ironman race all around the world, and give more and more people a chance to get into the race, more and more age groupers a chance to get into that race. It'll cause more roll downs. You're going to see more people get into the race, possibly even some more legacy slots, but we'll let Ironman talk about that one when they get to there. Now, take a look there. There's some race strategy involved here. There's some strategy involved. If you're a qualifier for 2020 or 2021, there's a real serious thought pattern here. Let me tell you, so there's a lot of guys out there, a lot of women out there who have qualified for Kona on multiple occasions, who might be able to really do well at an Ironman event. Let's just take my friend Katie. She's does great at Ironman races, and she's getting faster and faster as she goes through as she's getting more experience. But she goes to Kona and be a 5th to 10th place racer, because now you're racing against the best in the world. Does somebody like that want to go ahead and go to Utah instead? Because I have seen a lot of comments out there from a lot of different Ironman Kona qualifiers who say they're not going to go to Utah. They just don't see the Utah race as being something that they would really, truly be interested in. So they're thinking that they may go to Kona in 2022 and leave the spots open in 2021, the 2020 and 2021 finishers. But here's my thought. If you're a person who knows that you would have to have the race of your life in Kona and to get on the podium, but you're generally a 5th through 10th place finisher, maybe, just maybe, you might want to grab that slot in St. George in May and have a shot at podium in the World Championships, if not a World Championship overall. Just a thought. What do you think? Hit me up in the chat. Let me know what's going on there. I want to tell you, if you're getting value from this, remember, you can subscribe on my YouTube channel, hit the notifications bell, give me a thumbs up on this. If you're watching in the replay, same thing. If you're watching live on Facebook, throw a friend request my way. I'll answer your friend request. I'll give you a yes, and you'll get notifications that on the next live streams. And I also put my videos out on a weekly basis. Upcoming this week, I'm doing a video on can you race triathlon for $1,000 if you had nothing at all that had anything to do with swim, bike, and run. Can you take and drop 10 $100 bills and go race at a triathlon race? Stop, check out my channel and see. That would be for just for fun. Just check it out. If you're like I say, if you're getting value from this, go ahead and hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Anybody else? Anybody got any ideas? We got a few people here in the chat. I don't know how to see the live viewers. We do have 3 live viewers on board, which is really great for a smaller channel having a live broadcast. But throw me some chat. If you got any questions, if you got any ideas, what you're looking for in any kind of triathlon questions, I'm open to questions right now. Bring them on. It's your chance to talk to a USA certified and long and short course coach and not have to cut a check. I am here for you guys. You can also throw me messages or drop me some. If you're on Facebook, you can go ahead and hit me up with some questions there. I am more than happy to answer any questions I possibly can for you guys. I'm not seeing a whole lot of action here in the chat. I want to thank everybody who's come on board today for this live stream to talk St. George, to talk Kona, and to ask questions live. 2 weeks from now, we will be doing this again. I will put out info on what the subject will be. But as always, in every single live, we will be available for questions on any subject, anywhere within the triathlon community. This is Coach John. Remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really am looking forward to seeing you guys here. Boom, I'm out.